Stuff that we have to work on. I'm getting better every day. I want to learn new things every day. So no one's perfect. There's a lot of stuff to work on.
What's some of the best advice that Floyd gave you that maybe we haven't even heard yet?
He just always tells me to believe in myself. Never let nobody hold me down. Just always, no matter what's stacked against me, I could always come out of it as long as I believe in myself and put in the work.
Well, thank you, Curmel. Before you get out of here, too, man, I just want to get your thoughts on the big lightweight, or not super lightweight fight, Devin and Ryan. Who do you see winning that fight?
I feel like it's going to be a real interesting fight. I'm going to lean toward Devin. I feel like Devin going to probably get the unanimous decision. But Ryan, a lot of people can't sleep on Ryan. He's real fast, strong. So I know Devin not going to sleep on him. So Devin going to come prepared. He's going to get the unanimous decision.
How do you think Ryan's going to come out in that fight?
I'm not sure. It's been hard to predict what Ryan's been doing lately, but I feel like he'll probably come out, try to rush Devin, similar to what he did to Tank, kind of. I feel like Devin gonna play safe first few rounds and start picking him apart.
Picking him apart as the fight goes on.
Yeah.
You got him by decision. Would you be surprised if he picks him apart, gets a stoppage later in the fight?
Not to say surprised. Devin has that in his arsenal. I wouldn't be surprised if he dropped him, but I don't think the stoppage will happen.
You ever work with Devin and spar with him?
Never.
Do you feel like when you do get to the top level that for the most part guys are going to try and box you instead of walk you down, exchange? Yeah.
It depends on who I'm fighting though. At the end of the day, because fight a guy like Cruz, he gonna come. He don't really have the boxing ability like that. He come forward fighter. The other guys, maybe Shakur, he'll stay on the back foot. So it depends on who I'm fighting.
Mm-hmm. Hey, what's the biggest difference you've learned so far between the pros and the amateurs?
Say you gotta take your time more. Be more patient. Just work on your craft more, perfect things, be sharper. So that's probably the biggest thing.
Are you going to compete in the Olympics?
That's not really. We don't really have that plan right now, but you never know.
Is it a case where the pros kind of benefit what you do better stylistically than the amateurs?
Yeah, I like the pros better than the amateurs. Amateurs, I had a lot of success as well, but I like the way the pros is better.
Is that because what is? I mean, we've heard a lot of young fighters explain why, but the pace slows down. You get to sit down on shots more. What is it?
Yeah, definitely that, and I like the smaller gloves, no headgear. It just feels better when I'm hitting people.
It kind of sounds like it feels better because you really get to hurt somebody now.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, Canelo said he will only fight Benavidez for 150 to 200 million. What's your thought on that?
I feel like Canelo doesn't really want to fight Benavidez. It's too big of a risk for him, and yeah. And I feel like if that fight did happen, Benavidez will win.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I fight anybody in the world for 150 million. I ain't even the box. Anyway, what's your thoughts on Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul? Do you think that Tyson's too old, or what's your thoughts on it?
I think that they got like headgears and stuff now.
No, they're not using headgear. I don't believe they're using headgear.
Right, so,
I could be wrong though. Latest I heard that they wasn't using headgear.
I feel like Tyson is old. I feel like he might have a chance the first one or second round. He might be able to knock Jake out, and I'm hoping he do that. But after like the third round, I feel like Tyson is gonna be gassed, and the old age gonna catch up to him.
Let me get a couple of quick predictions from you. We got Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia. What do you think about that fight? How you think it's going to go?
I think Devin gonna get the unanimous decision, box Ryan up. He'll probably have a hard fight the first 4 or 5 rounds. Then he'll catch Ryan's timing and start picking him apart.
Another one we have Canelo versus Munguia.
I'm gonna go with Canelo. I feel like Munguia, he real basic. Like he don't really have a lot of stuff in his arsenal. He just come forward, pressure fighter, and I feel like Canelo gonna set him up with some counters.
One more, Tank versus Frank Martin.
I feel like all right, that's gonna be a tough fight for both of them. I feel like Tank will probably come out victorious. I feel like Tank has more experience, seeing as Frank Martin started late in his career. He didn't box when he was a kid, and that's real important. A lot of people don't know that. Like them years boxing as a kid, that's real important. You get crazy experience that Tank has that Frank Martin don't. So I feel like Tank will win.
What is it like working with Coach Fareed?
It's great. We work on stuff every day, learn new stuff, always putting in work. Fareed, my dad, I got a strong team.
Coach, I want to ask you, what is it like working with Mr. Curmel?
It's a blessing, man, because he's like a sponge. Like I can watch videos, fights, I'll send it to him, and I'll be like, all right, I want you to work on this. So you have to know the fighter that you have and the abilities that they have. Some fighters are slew-footed, and you're not gonna make them fast twitch if they're slew-footed. So you have to do certain things. But him, he can get away with just about anything. He can go to the right, punch to the left. So I should be making up stuff like, oh man, I saw this. I want you to do this. I want you to try this out. So it's just like every day we have some fun. The crazy thing about it is I can teach you something today, tomorrow he'll do it in sparring.
That's what's
I love
up,
it.
man.
Yeah.
Curmel Moton, y'all know what it is. Hey, where can they find you at, man?
You can follow me on all social media platforms at Curmel Moton 1.
Appreciate your time, bro.
Say.